Every person has a voice inside their head. Most people think it's their friend, the voice that comforts them, the voice that protects them. But what if that voice is actually the reason your life never changes? This is the story of a man who spent years fighting a voice nobody else could hear. And the day he finally defeated it, his entire life changed. In a quiet city lived a man named Kaito. From the outside, his life looked completely normal. He had dreams, plans, ideas about the future. At least, that's what people believed. But the truth was different. Every time Kaito tried to improve his life, something strange happened. A voice appeared. Not a real voice. No one else could hear it. It was simply a thought, a whisper inside his mind. Whenever Kaito tried to wake up early, the voice would whisper softly, "Sleep a little longer." When he tried to work on his goals, the voice would calmly say, "You can start tomorrow." And whenever he tried to push himself harder, the voice would laugh quietly. Why try? Nothing will change anyway. At first, Kaito didn't think much about it. Everyone has thoughts like that, right? But slowly, that voice started winning. One day, he skipped a workout. Another day, he delayed an important task. Another day, he told himself he would start next week. The voice didn't stop him completely. It didn't need to. It only needed to delay him. Just one more day. Just one more excuse. Just one more tomorrow. Days turned into months. Months slowly turned into years. Kaito wasn't lazy. He wasn't stupid. He had dreams like everyone else. But every time he tried to move forward, the voice quietly pulled him back. And the worst part was, it always sounded reasonable. It always sounded logical. Rest today. You deserve a break. Start when you feel ready. And so Kaito waited, and waited, and waited. Until one night, something strange happened. Kaito was sitting alone in his apartment. The room was quiet. Too quiet. He looked around slowly. The same desk, the same unfinished notebook, the same plans he had written years ago. Nothing had changed. Not his routine, not his habits, not his life. And suddenly, a terrifying thought crossed his mind. What if this voice isn't helping me? What if it's controlling me? That realization hit him harder than anything before. For the first time, Kaito saw the voice for what it really was. Not a friend, not protection, but resistance. The part of the mind that fears effort, the part that avoids discomfort, the part that keeps people exactly where they are. That night, Kaito made a decision. The next time the voice spoke, he would do the opposite. The next morning, the battle began. The alarm rang. The voice whispered, "Stay in bed, you're tired." Kaito stood up. The voice tried again. "You didn't sleep well. Rest today." Kaito went to the bathroom and splashed cold water on his face. Later, when he sat down to work, the voice returned. "You're not ready yet. This effort won't change anything. This is pointless." But this time, something was different. Kaito didn't argue. He didn't try to silence the voice. He simply ignored it and kept going. The voice became louder, more aggressive, more convincing, because it had controlled him for years, and it didn't want to lose. It reminded him of his failures. It reminded him of how slow progress was. It reminded him how easy it would be to quit. But Kaito kept fighting. Not with motivation, not with inspiration, but with simple actions. One task completed, one habit repeated, one uncomfortable decision after another. Day by day, the battle continued. Some days, the voice almost won. Some days, he felt exhausted. Some days, the progress felt invisible. But Kaito kept showing up. Again and again and again. Weeks passed, then months, and slowly, something strange started happening. The voice began losing its power, not because it disappeared, but because Kaito stopped believing it. Its words became weaker, quieter, less convincing. Until one day, during a quiet morning, Kaito noticed something surprising. The voice was still there, but it no longer controlled him. And that's when Kaito finally understood the truth most people never realize. The voice inside your head will always try to keep you comfortable, safe, lazy, unchallenged, because growth feels dangerous to the mind. Your mind prefers familiarity over progress, comfort over change, ease over effort. And that voice will always try to convince you to stay exactly where you are. But the moment you stop obeying it, you take back control of your life. Kaito didn't become successful overnight. He didn't magically transform. But he became something far more powerful. He became someone who no longer listens to the voice that tells him to quit. And from that moment forward, his life finally began to move. Remember this, your biggest enemy isn't failure. It isn't bad luck. It isn't other people. Your biggest enemy is the quiet voice in your head that tells you to stop trying. The voice that tells you to wait. The voice that tells you tomorrow is a better day to start. And the day you stop listening to that voice is the day your life truly begins.